And if I can even smell cigarette smoke by the time I get back, you'll be on a second charge, do you hear me? Simpson, what the hell are you doing here?
Mr. Pringle wanted to see me.
Well, get back to your cell now.
Can I talk to you?
If you're quick.
There's a certain officer that's going to bash me tonight.
There what?
I've been told, Mr. Adams, it's true, I promise you.
Oh, come on, Simpson, there's only 2 officers rostered tonight.
I didn't mention any names.
I see. Well, don't worry, Simpson, I'll keep my eye on things and make sure that nothing happens. But if you're lying to me, you're going to have a lot of questions to answer in the morning.
You will keep your eye on me, won't you?
Don't worry, Simpson, I'll be there. Just get back to your cell.
Thanks, Mr. Adams.
Of course Roddy boy's not going to come running.
Well, then we're going to have to make a noise when the bashing starts, so he'll have to come and investigate.
Why? So the freak can kick him in the backside back to reception? Oh, she's a deputy bloody governor, for God's sake.
I don't give a stuff if she's Whistler's bloody mother, just so long as she does the job properly.
Oh, come on, Lisa, you can't mean that. I mean, nobody deserves to be treated like that.
Simpson deserves everything she gets. If it wasn't for her, my Lester would still be alive.
Look, we all know she deserves a bloody good thumping. But if you'd seen someone after the freak had had a go, well, you wouldn't wish that on anyone. She's a complete bitch.
No, she's not. Well, not completely. She took me into her own home when I was released from here, and she helped me find my Zoe. Nobody forced her into that.
Yeah, and no one forced her into phoning the cops about you either.
All right. I admit that she's not the same Joan that she used to be, but she did try to help me, and I was the one who blew it. There's still some goodness in her.
Bull! She's a bitch.
She and Simpson are made for each other.
I think you're both being dreadful.
Put a sock in it, will you?
No, I won't. Why don't you put yourself in Rose Simpson's place? Can you imagine what that poor girl's going through right now? Now, can you?
The freak. Her idea of fun. Let's hope she does the same thing on the way back.
Why?
So we can warn Spider. So keep the noise down tonight, okay?
Okay. Thought you didn't like Spider.
I don't. So?
So I didn't pick you for a hypocrite.
And I didn't pick you for a fool. Watch your mouth. One of the things you're going to have to learn in here is that sometimes you've got to close ranks with people you don't particularly like.
Like Spider?
Like Spider. Or sometimes she deserves a bashing, but if it's going to happen, one of us is going to do it, not some sadistic screw.
I wonder how many of you'd close ranks for me.
Why?
Because you lot all stick together, don't you?
You mean us lot of crims or us lot of whiteys?
Both.
Because us lot of crims now includes you, sweetheart. And if you haven't got the guts to stand up for someone who's being screwed and needs your help, then I don't care what colour you are, you're not worth knowing.
I very nearly went to fetch Joycey. Then I thought better of it. Some of these girls are so good at making up stories and tricking people.
They certainly are that, so I'd take the whole thing with a grain of salt if I were you.
But this time it seems so real. I know you think me silly, but could you do me a favour and look in on her
Looking
tonight?
on whom?
Rose Simpson. Mr. Pringle seems to think... Look, what exactly is it you think, Mr. Pringle?
It's not exactly what I think, it's what I feel.
And what do you feel?
That something is wrong. She's worried about tonight. I don't know, maybe one of the other prisoners is after her.
Rubbish. I locked Simpson in her cell myself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her.
But she seems so
Mr.
convinced.
Pringle, you are a cook, not a prison officer. Please keep your concerns to the kitchen.
Well, that's it then.
Beg your pardon?
It's off. I mean, it has to be off.
It is not off. You're going ahead with it as planned, and that's all there is to it.
Go now, or Norbler, or you and your people will become big pink elephants.
Pardon?
Gotcha!
You did, didn't you? Now, come on, keep reading. What?
How come everyone's been so funny since tea?
I told you you're imagining things. Now, come on, let's get on with the lesson.
Nah, I'm not. Everyone's been real funny, and you too.
Read your comic, Neil.
Go now, Norbler, or you and your...
Mr. Adams? It's time. Reception?
Security check, Miss Ferguson. Any worries?
Oh, no, only where the afternoon went. I had no idea it was that time.
Sounds like you've been kept busy.
Just catching up on some filing. Otherwise, the place is like a graveyard.
Yeah, well, it looks like a graveyard from out here. Call you again in an hour.
Right.
give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun